Hey guys, so this is the outside of my shop. We're walking into my blast area. This is a view out of my blast area. You can't really see it right now, but so have my normal tools on the side. That's for fuel. I can put the one end in the fuel and the other end pumps into our tank. So we got a Green Mountain tank. Don't worry, it's not jet fuel. So we just have, the ceiling is, I don't know what to call it. It's on greenhouses. These are my little 2 fake ducks. If you guys have followed us for a while, you know ducks like to be down there in the river. So I put them down there, just started to help them out. So we had this built onto the back a couple summers ago. This is where I blast. So as I'm blasting with my pot and stuff, it's a terrible view, let me tell you. So we have a couple different blast pots. We have a couple Eastwoods, and then I don't know what that one, AC something, ACO or something like that. I think it's like a 1 point, maybe 1.5. Tools again, drill press, got some media. We have a saw there. We have a whole bunch of screws and bolts and stuff, and basically the same thing. Here, just cabinet, a whole bunch of stuff. Up on the wall, that's a lift for tractors and stuff. So this is our, I call it the blast area. The other video we just put up was the blast shop. This is the blast area down here. There you can see all the media up against the wall. Okay, this is the original part of the building. So once we go through it, this is the shop. When we had our flood, the flood waters came about this high, so it wiped out everything. So I just created this stand just to help hold stuff. My buddy Cody had it in his shop. I had to get it cut down. My son welded it and I painted it. My friend Jeff, this is a furnace. He ended up giving it to me, and we've been having a little issues that you can see in a couple of our videos. But unfortunately, we're problem solving with that. So our stuff here, these are all pieces like coatings by coat. So it's all those, just everything, all these pieces. Just drills. I call it, this is my sharps. And this is just odds and ends. This is, let's get back here. So that's the furnace. Just different things up on the wall. Just some wiring. Our ear protection, face protection, masks, ear protection. I need to get some pre-cleaned for the rims or anything we blast. Here's another suction. The other ones I just showed you is coating by coat, and I actually ordered their blue thing that you're supposed to have on the inside, so that's going to be coming. KKHD. Basically, we have some of the setup for this system. We also have different nozzles. This is for the KKHD also. Here's some pumps, different pumps in case any goes down. Another gun, spare tips, spare bolts, spare face of my machine. And then this is just hoppers and the tube that goes down on my machine. Down here I have like acetone and all that good stuff, metal prep, vapor rust, dentured alcohol, pre-paint prep. I need to get some of that spray. So coming into our area. Of course, you guys have seen this 1,000 times. We just got that. That's new to us, and it works good. Over here, we have everything hung up. We have our machine here, our KFX1, and then just back here, just regular, normal stuff like flashlights and aluminum foil and cups, and of course, our system. Inside is another cart. Go around here. I'm trying to keep it under 10 minutes. So here's our scat. I think it's scat blast or blast scat or whatever you call it. Scat blast system. So we have that. This is some auction stuff that's left over. We are actually selling that. We actually powder coated it. It's for a Ram 1500, I believe. This is just insulation because we are trying to insulate the shop. You can see half of it's done. 5500 pallet jack. I think it's the wife's winter tires. Blasted mask. Different hoses and stuff. You can see the end of that hose. So a mirror blast set up on that. This is a sander, and then this is a pipe saw. So we do have a dry system, just 1/4 inch. This hose comes in from the other side, which I'll show you. It's a mess. My mother-in-law's stuff is up there right now until she gets her shop up, but this is the system that we're running up here. So that, up here in the shop, we also have all that stuff just to show customers, which is going to be changing. So runs along the wall, and then it comes into this. Our dryer comes out of our dryer, and then it comes through the wall. Comes through the wall right there and goes into this. And then this is what I use for blasting. This system I just use for inside stuff. I have the thing running along the top, the line running along the top. That goes to this. And this is my 1/4 inch air for my system and everything. Okay. So we are building right now. We are in the process of talking to somebody about building shelving here for powder. So it'll just be this right along this strip. So as they walk down, they're seeing all the powders, all the swatches and everything. So we'll be removing some of that. But over on that wall, we have just a lot of attachments and stuff for weed whacking and things like that, along with different paints and all that good shit. This is just junk in a way. In case we ever flood again, I wanted to make sure we had that. Those have Henson powders in them, black, gray, and yellow. Blast suit. So let's come here. So we have our generator, our big fan during the summer. We use it. This is my mother-in-law's. Also, in here, more painting, or actually I think that's more on the lines of Cerakote. There's a lot behind it too. Here. For when we bedline our trucks, we use that a lot. Epoxy kit. Another mask. Okay. Here is our one of those is our welder, and the other one is our plasma cutter. Here's our powders. This is why we're building that shelving right along that edge right there. Just because, like you can see, I have to dig. When I'm looking for a powder that I think I have to dig and dig and dig. And I want something that I don't have to dig. So today we'll get this out of here. And these are our powder, what we have right now. Just all the good stuff. So up along the top, because we're fighting room, up along the top, we have filters, we have welding sticks, a little door fence, a rivet gun, rivets, just a whole bunch of stuff up there. And of course our NASCARs. Love Tony Stewart, Earnhardt, big fan of both. So anyways, we're gonna put an AC system up here. That was that big box out in the blast shed. This is something we did in the beginning. Inside, just same thing, just a little bit of everything. Same here. I love their lab metal, high temp lab metal. Going down through, Gojos. This we just got from auction. We bid $10 on the auction, and this is what I received out of the auction, like 7 or 8 of these. That's way more than 10 bucks alone. Full cans, full cans, full cans. That's partially empty. That one's full. And with this is motor oils, but I already brought them up to a blast shed. Then we've got, okay, I'm gonna be slightly over 10 minutes. I do apologize, guys. This is where we keep all of our basically sanding materials, whether it's wires, brushes, whatever. Our sand materials are now. Oh, we've got our vise. We also got our anvil back here. And then extensions, clamps. Oh yeah, if you go up along here, got our stuff up here. Coming down, this is a big boy friend here. We haven't had to use it yet. But yeah, you can see all of our stuff is right at hand level. We got our levels. I like these. We have used them 1,000 times for bolt threads and sizes. This is our drawer for tape, kind of odds and ends. This is our Cerakote drawer for when we do guns. We have a place down here. That's our rust inhibitors down there. And then of course, our extraction socket sets, our key locks for different key locks on rims, lug nut, master keys. Like we have a whole bunch of odds and ends shit. Oh, that's what I could have used yesterday on that fuel tank. I forgot I had that. Oh, that sucks. Well, now I know. That's the worst thing about a shop, a big shop. Well, this ain't a big shop, but just odds and ends through here. Come over here. Safety glasses, gun stuff up there. A lot of normal hose stuff. And Dremel stuff. Down here is some extra stuff that I didn't have a place to really hang it. Of course, my helmet and stuff. And just extra stuff down there. Drills. Oh, these are, you can see they're the threaded plugs. These are also threaded plugs, different sizes. Come over here. All my screws, bolts, and stuff, which I also have out in the big shop, or in a bit out there in the blast area. This is kind of my drawer that I kind of keep all my polishing stuff. It has other stuff in there, but, and then this is like a throwaway drawer where I do my customers' receipts or whatever. I got this in an auction. I think I paid like $10 and I got all these spark plugs. They fit my stuff, so why not? So we looked along there. That's just sandpaper, big sheets of sandpaper, and that's Scott Bright's pad, different sandpapers. These are, so I got these in here, and then those are grinder wheels, different sizes. But just as this is all of our things that it's hard to have places for. So it's all that. Then coming down, and it's just kind of, it's a mess, but it's chaos, but organized chaos for me. I know where a lot of the stuff is. My little bits. Tape measures, knives, plugs, and plugs on the bottom row. This corner is where I charge my stuff, my drills, for anything key oriented. Right there. Of course, we have security cameras inside. Come up to this, we're right almost at the end. So those are I can use like that one, Dremel tool, and then Milwaukee battery. So I can put one end on a Milwaukee and the other end go on a DeWalt battery. So it's a adapter, just different size Milwaukee stuff, different size batteries. Some of the hanging odd tools that we use. And then up here I created a hanger, which is freaking handy as hell for me, which has my drills, some of the stuff that I use normally and quickly have access to. Got this I'm notching. Here, let me close this. Practice bomb. And I just got this other one here. I just put it up on a hook. I'm not sure if I'm gonna paint it or powder coat it yet, but it's an actual real practice bomb. So TV, of course, our board where I have everything up there. I have like my numbers that I like to start with on certain things just for knowledge. Knowledge is powder, power. This is a job I just did coming up with prices. And then we have the last thing, which is our toolbox. Basically nothing up here. This is just my information for my powders. I can grab it so I have access to it. Again, a little bit of everything. Controlled chaos, like I said. I know basically what's in everything, but I need a bigger shop. Honestly, that's what I need. Hey guys, thank you for joining me with a walkthrough. That's pretty much it for down here. Watch our other video that I just did today that shows our blast shop and what's there. And check out our lives. We've been doing lives lately to get a little content out there because we really don't have time to do normal videos and editing. Yeah. Next time I run, that's the last time I ran. Actually, I am a trustee now, so next time I run, I will use that sign again. I have a shitload of them. So yeah, we took longer than expected. We're at the 20-minute mark. But yeah, check out our live videos. At least it's some content. And I will try to get videos out to you guys. So I will talk to you later.